Hi, my name is Agnes and I'm from Mawar Sharon Christian School. I'm going to tell you a story, and this is a story about pirates. It's titled Pirates of the Caribbean, the Black Pearl. Okay. Once upon a time, there's a time where pirates got so greedy and took all of the gold that the ship carried. The ship's name is Black Pearl. The owner released a curse, and that made all of the sailors became ghosts. That story was carried on from time to time that later on became a legend. Long time after that, a governor's daughter suddenly found one of the gold medallions of that ship from a sinking boy. She kept that coin for years until one day, a group of pirates came to her to find it. Her name was Elizabeth Swan. Those pirates came to her house. "What do you want from me?" Elizabeth asked. "I want the gold coin that you have, so that we can be released from the curse," said Captain Barbosa, the captain of the ship. So they took her to an island where they can release their curse. Well, after that, there's a man, William Turner, the sinking boy. He saw that one, and he wanted to release her. So he asked help from a very well-known pirate, Jack Sparrow. Both of them went to a harbor and took a ship that Jack already wanted, the Dauntless. While on the other side, Elizabeth's dad, the government, with his soldier, left the harbor in interceptor to find his daughter. From the Dauntless, Jack and Will managed to catch the government ship, and they took it away using Jack's smart trick. They went to island of Tortuga to find ship crew that will help them to reach Isla de Muerta, which is the island of the dead. In that island, Jack met Captain Gibbs. Captain Gibbs helped Jack Sparrow to find the crew. "Let's get the Black Pearl again, Gibbs," said Jack Sparrow. "Are you crazy? Do you think Barbosa will give it back to you?" "Well, I have the boy, the only child of Bill Turner, his only child." Listening to that, Gibbs thought for a while, and he agreed. So he found a complete crew to help Sparrow. While they are still finding the crew, Black Pearl finally reached the island. "It's time, my dear," said one of the crew. They went inside a cave where they left the boat. A short time later, Jack and his crew also arrived in the same island. Both Will and Jack went into the cave, and they saw Elizabeth was with Captain Barbosa. "Finally, Turner's blood! The curse started with blood, and it's going to end with blood as well," said Barbosa, followed with the pirate's laughter. He took the medallion from Elizabeth, cut her hand, and put the medallion back to the box. The pirates waited. They waited and they waited. And one of them said, "I didn't feel anything. I'm still ghost." So, the others also complained about the same thing. So all of them said, "It did not work." Barbosa got confused with that. So he asked Elizabeth, "Was use your father, Bill Turner? Elizabeth said, no. So the parents argue one another when they realize that this fact that Elizabeth is not Bill Turner's child. And in the middle of that, William was able to take Elizabeth away. Jack Sparrow was inside the Black Pearl having a discussion with Barbossa about it. And about the blood that could release Barbossa and his crew. In the meantime, Will and Elizabeth and the whole crew in the interceptor tried to get away from Black Pearl that was approaching them really fast. Too bad they couldn't get away. So the pirates came into that ship and then took the interceptor and threw Jack and Elizabeth to a small island. While they took Will back to Isla de Muerta, since they found out that Will's blood could free them away. In that island, Elizabeth didn't want to spend too much time, so she burned any woods that she saw on that island. A help came and rescued them. It was the Dauntless, the governor's ship. Jack told Elizabeth to bring them back to the island so that he could finish his matter with Barbossa. When Jack reached the island, Barbossa was surprised, since he was about to cut William's blood to be put back onto the box. You again, Barbossa said. I'd like to kill you. Well, you can't, because the Dauntless here and they want to take you and your crew. They cannot do that, Barbossa said. Oh yes, they can. If you have shed the blood, you'll be mortal and they can take you. Barbossa think for a while. He knows that Jack Sparrow was right. So he asked him, so what's your deal? Well, this is my deal with you. Go to the Dauntless, take the ship so that you have 2 ships, and then let me sail under your command in Black Pearl while you can be the captain of the Dauntless. Barbossa think about it, and he agreed to that. So he did that plan. He sent his sailor to attack the Dauntless, and at the same time, Elizabeth left that ship, swam back to the cave. Barbossa saw Elizabeth and Jack sailor, and he was surprised to see that. In the midst of his confusion, Jack suddenly just rode short to Will to fight Barbossa's sailor. Jack also pulled his sword and fight with Barbossa. In the middle of that, Barbossa suddenly found out that Jack was actually under a curse. So he was a skeleton as well. The 2 skeletons kept on fighting until suddenly Barbossa grabbed Elizabeth. Give me your sword or the girl will die. Jack suddenly grabbed his gun and shot at him. Bang! Barbossa said, are you stupid? You waited for 10 years and you used your gun on me. You cannot kill me. I'm a ghost. Suddenly William said, well, he's not stupid. And when Barbossa looked at him, William already shed his blood. He stood up near the box, holding the medallion, and blood was on his hands. So the curse was broken, and Barbossa looked at his shirt. He felt that blood coming out of him. Then he fell down, dead. The skeletons that were fighting on the other ship, they felt the same way. So most of them died and some of them were caught by the government. Well, since because of that, Jack Sparrow got his ship back. He was released from the curse. He put back all of the gold and he started off another adventure with William Turner. Thank you. The end.